My name is Steve Moy. I'm a wealth management consultant. I'm here today to talk to you about simple retirement planning. So the topic today is retirement planning. I always like to try and think things through in a simplistic way. So when we think about retirement planning, the obvious thing to think about is what do you want to do in your retirement? So I've used a personal example to illustrate this. So I've got myself, my wife, we're luxuriating on a beach there. We've got the palm tree, we've got the plane to get us there, and we've got sunshine, which is something that we don't often see in the UK. I've not been famed for my artistic integrity. So that's what we want to do. That's a place where most people should think about starting, is think about what you want to do in retirement, think about what you see yourself doing in retirement. The next obvious thing to think about is how much do you think you would need in retirement to actually do the things you're going to love doing? Because you've worked hard all your life. It's the time where you can put your feet up and actually really genuinely think, this is my time. I've worked hard for this. So myself and Lisa have put a figure of £40,000. We think that's sufficient for what we're actually trying to achieve. Now, the traditional way of looking at this is multiply that figure by 25. That's how much you would need. Now, that figure, if my maths is right, is £1 million. That's a hell of a lot of money talking to someone first time about retirement planning. That will often scare a lot of people off, maybe getting financial advice, or maybe just think, do you know what, I'll worry about it tomorrow. Whereas for me, the earlier you start to have these thoughts, the better the outcome will be for you when you actually hit retirement. So what I've done is I've done it the other way around, turned it on its head. So myself and Lisa will both qualify for a full state pension. Full state pension today's rate is roughly about £8,500. If you put that together for the two of us, that's £17,000. I was lucky enough, I worked for a company where I had a final salary pension scheme. At today's money, that's £8,000 a year if I was able to take that today. And both myself and Lisa have personal pensions and ISAs worth £100,000 in both parts. Now, for anything that's got a value, I always logically think 4% a year is a pretty sensible figure that an investment should be able to give you without actually putting at risk the capital. So if I total all of these up, we figure that at an age of 46, my wife is a year younger, she's 45, we've roughly got about £33,000 of that 40 boxed off for retirement, which is a really, really good position to be in. But we still have got work to do in terms of finding another £7,000. So like a lot of families around the UK, retirement planning is something to maybe think about as early as possible. And the earlier you start, the better the outcome. If you at least know what your gap is, then you can have a sensible conversation with someone about doing some planning around that. Thank you.